What's this? Is it the wrong day? The wrong time? The wrong upload? No. No, 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 no. It is not. Welcome back. WeArEuS, and as you probably guessed by now, this is Thymesia. Now, yes, this is being uploaded first, which must mean there's something else coming tomorrow. And of course there is, yes, yes, yes. But why is this one in the early first, whatever you may call it, time slot? Well, that is because, well, if this is the end of the game, it doesn't seem ominous. If this is in fact the end of the game, well, we'll just be able to smoothly insert the next game. I've picked up two, that way just in case this was in fact the end of the game. I wouldn't be scrambling for something to replace this particular time slot, or upload slot, whatever you may call it. Ah. Well, an occasional mirror matchup is good for the soul. I tried to dodge out of it. Dang it. That attack pattern is going to take some getting used to, and I also have to keep in mind that when he uses the abilities, well, actually I can break him out of that. I have to remember not to try and parry them, which is my initial reaction in pretty much all things. Ow. All I wanted to do was pick this up. You and I are going to play over here, buddy. Because, whoa. I have to remember to not try to parry those. Really? That was quite a bit of range he had on that last swing. At least we died near the doorway, so it won't take forever to actually get into the fighting. Excellent. It sounds like you have remembered everything. So, you should be able to remember what you put in Hermes' answer. Are we going in the order of the bosses we fought? Because isn't this literally the entire list? Okay, the last thing to do is to bring Hermes' answer to the core of the giant tree and activate it. So was I supposed to just pick two at random for whatever reason? Or do the ones you choose actually have some sort of a unique effect or outcome? Because I can't imagine this ending in anything other than a boss fight. There we go. Oh, great. The effects of Hermes' answer diffused throughout the kingdom. The power of vile blood seeping into all organisms. The high purity of the concoction finally put an end to the plague. Humans grew unrecognizably grotesque, the creatures grew more ferocious, and the transformed started killing each other, feeding on the disease. The world that humans once knew slowly began to perish. Corvus emerged from Philosopher's Hill alone. Perhaps this was the beginning of the next stage of evolution. Wait, so, hold on. We never did find out the name of the female alchemist that brought alchemy to Hermes' kingdom in the first place, right? What if it was Isemi? That aside, I don't know if you can actually choose anything out of that list that wouldn't lead to this end. And given the way the game saves, I'm not going to just be able to go back and experiment to see if there would be a different outcome with different combinations of cores. And I don't know what's going on with this thing. I guess I have to skip it. Is this the truth? Well, of course not. Okay, at the very least, there's more for us to do. So let's see what else they have in store for us. I'm only going on because, frankly, that just isn't fair to you guys or to me, honestly. And while I would much rather experiment with the cores and see what sort of outcome you can get with Hermes' answer, I apparently can't just go back to it. So, what can you do? Administrative order, I think I read that before. Terribly awkward, but ultimately executed in style. Well, I'm sure I can interrupt that, but so, as you saw in the boss fight against alternate Corvus, true Corvus, however you might like to refer to him, the guy was slippery. And in so being slippery, I realized, what if I just focused on locking him down instead? That way at the very great. At the very least. Great. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not doing that at close range. And so I realized, given how slippery he was, it would probably be best to just lock him down as frequently as possible, because him being able to just walk out of combos, dash out of combos, sort of like I can, is honestly really obnoxious. And frankly, after feeling it for myself, I could almost sympathize with my enemies. For like a split second, and then I realize why they're my enemies, and then I just don't feel so bad. So the first thing I want to do, yeah, I still don't have enough. That's a shame. All right, we have the almost. And so the extended action, I think we saw that before. It just decreases the cooldown now. What else? we have a talent point that's spent on that. I think that's okay though, right? Energize deflect, that's always going to be useful. You know, I really was tempted to actually take reckless deflect, because being able to, well, more easily deflect things is just good, right? But I also don't want my deflect damage to be decreased, so I resisted that temptation. I don't think so. I still disagree with that. It's not like his attack pattern is that difficult to grasp. Yeah, I'm not taking the chance. Oh, that was bad. Like extremely poorly. Extremely poorly executed. Like shamefully executed. That was just terrible. That said, I can now level up again. I think I'm just going to dump in. I thought I maxed out the greatsword. Well, now we have. It goes down to 8 seconds. It gains its second vitality effect, which reduces damage intake by 50%, but I don't have enough vitality for that, but I am working on it. I was considering using the blood shield against the other Corvus, but frankly, the lockdown, once I thought about it, seemed like a much better idea. Because the guy just uses so many freaking abilities. Come on. I did not expect it to come out that fast. Or for it to be a kick in the first place. Ooh, did I parry it? I'm not entirely certain. Oh, that's another person that has to be killed. feels like the first... In fact, it is the first level. Or the area from the first level. Health check. Dang it. Why are there so many seats this time? Over here, buddy. Just you and me. At least I hope so. Woman come from? Come on, bud. Really don't want this ability, but whatever. I need those shards. The more I get, the better. This looks like it might actually turn into a long... Which one? Sub-quest. I don't know if this is the right way or not. You know how much I hate that. So let's finish checking this area. Okay. Idiots. Oh great, I have the shield. Well, it's slightly better than the fist, so I can't really complain? Back on the floor. Royal family rumors. It is said that the ringmaster of the Twilight Circus, Odur, is the illegitimate son of a certain noble. After his mother became infected with the plague, the two were exiled to the Sea of Fools. All servants who have worked at the royal residence know that within the complex lies a room that cannot be entered. It's rumored that this is where the queen lives. On the floor. Really? It showed that there should have been 2 drops. I feel robbed. Okay. This is going to be a fight. Ow! I also wasn't watching my health, so that's on me. So, you may have also, actually, this is not the way we need to go. You may have also seen during the fight against Corvus that we actually utilized the interrupt from the greatsword while parrying. Now, I might have accidentally used it a couple of times. I didn't see this before. I might have accidentally used it a couple of times during an actual hit I had taken, but for the most part, when I remember that I can use that to interrupt enemy attacks, I just hate the idea of thinking, okay, if I get hit here, all I have to do is just press square, or whatever the button may be on for you guys, and I can just interrupt my way out of danger. I try not to utilize that too much. Diary of an Unknown Resident. Though the king's eldest daughter, Erd, was born into nobility, she cares deeply for the people. Not only does she... Hold on, we came here to kill Erd. Not only does she regularly pardon those who have erroneously committed petty crimes, she even provides the blessing of pure blood to the servants of the royal residence. Should I use her core in the Hermes answer? Huh. I believe that in the future she will become as great a ruler as her father, King Edward the Healer. I just hope that I don't have to fight Corvus again. What the f... Why are you freaking out, bud? Calm down. I might have woken up the guy that's kneeling over there. Yep. I am not about to die here. mean, I saw it coming and still managed to. Ow. Now I can interrupt their counters, apparently, which is actually pretty huge if you what you've got. Guitar and fennel. Still no rosemary though, because it's not like we need that, right? The following medicinal ingredients induce an invigorating, memory-enhancing effect. This doesn't mean anything to me. This is just information that does nothing for me. I mean, surely they wouldn't have put any jump scares or cheap one-shots right before getting to this chair. But I just had to make sure. What the frick? I don't know if it's the controller making the camera turn on occasion like that, or if it's actually the game. So if an enemy gets the counter or blocks my attack, I can interrupt their follow-up with the greatsword. Virgil? Ah, I've been wondering where she would be. Okay. That's going to be obnoxious too. That is going to be obnoxious. Jeez. And I thought other Corvus was going to be irritating. Get back here. What is that? Dang it. Holy crap. She doesn't do a lot of damage per hit, so the blood shield could find its way to being useful here. And I just got comboed. I'm mildly aroused. Dang it. I knew it was coming. Oh, she didn't follow up. God dang it. We were extremely close there to getting her first health bar. Now, I could have used any of my plague weapons and just sealed the deal, but no, I decided to panic and do nothing. Dang it! I saw it coming. What do you have? I don't know what that is. Ooh, she's ferocious. Not much I could do there. God dang it. I dodged out of that. That one, I did not. I was in the middle of a dodge. I will say my main problem is reading when she's going to do the triple thrust. If I can get a hang of that particular windup, we should do better. God dang it. I was hoping that I'd be able to use whatever the plague weapon I reaved from her to take her down to her next health bar, but apparently not. Whatever it isn't great. And my memories are all the way back there. I parried that. I don't think so. Let me go pick up those shards while I can. Dang it. Ooh. dang it. I dodged. Woo! God dang it. Ooh, this is brutal. God, I hate how slippery she is. I really do. It might be better if I switch to the blood shield, but just giving up health for free like that doesn't sit right with me. Now the first phase I can pretty much walk through, as long as I don't get hit by stuff like that. I don't think so. I blocked. What in the world? Right, I forgot about that. that first. God dang it. Come on. Finally. I absolutely hate. Without question, I hate having to do what feels like spam the deflect, which should be skillful, just to avoid taking an obnoxious amount of damage in a very short window in which you have to react. And you have to react a very specific way, alternative to the deflection. Otherwise, you still get hit. It just doesn't feel good. The fight itself, absolutely fun, except for when she does the thrust attacks, the multi-thrust attack. And in the second phase, it just becomes, well, the first phase is fine, but in the second phase, it becomes an issue where she stabs twice the first time, winds up, and then stabs 3 times after that. So the only way, if you can actually read that it's coming, the only way to actually react to it is to literally, quite literally, just spam deflect until she pulls back for the second attack, and then just spam deflect again. And I hate how bad that feels. Well, at least we got 2 shards out of the deal. Lavender and black pepper. Why can't I find rosemary anywhere? Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. Now, I don't know if we should actually come back with another episode because, frankly, for all intents and purposes, we finished the game. And I typically like to stop there unless I end up getting a bad ending and I can see a way to get the good one. But where the ending for this is concerned, I don't know. It literally just felt like I was choosing random things. Well, I quite honestly was just choosing random things. What was I supposed to choose in the first place? Anyway, we now have Erd's core, who should be part of Hermes' answer. Who else could be part of it? I genuinely could not say. And even then, I'm just guessing. So I like the game. I would love to have more reason to play it, because as it stands, before I started recording, we only had 11.8 hours, which is not great. We basically finished the game in 12 hours, which is well below my expectation for the relative cost of the game. I think it was 22 something that I paid for this. Getting 12 hours out of that, even though the game is absolutely polished, it is gorgeous on top of that, and the fighting system is something everyone else should take note of. It is just refined. That said, I don't know what we're going to do for Wednesday, so, you know, when you see the thumbnail of whatever it happens to turn out to be, you know, just feign surprise, okay? And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see